Celebrate, celebrate, long and late, joyously we drink to champagne the great. A toast to champagne the great. Champagne is so majestic, tra-la-la-la-la-la-la, for an everlasting, tra-la-la-la-la-la. It makes the world we live in a better place to give in all good and jolly fellas should keep it in their cellars. We toast champagne, the essence of the essence, the king of effervescence, the king of effervescence. A toast, a toast, a toast.
Robbie! Yes! I love a good flash mob, and that was UA Opera Theater and the Opera Guild of Southern Arizona singing to a group of unsuspecting people on a Sunlink streetcar just a few weeks back.
That's right. I even saw my friend Charlie in there.
Yeah.
They did this to let people know this weekend will be the Opera on the Streetcar event. We have Susan Lane Stokes and David Ward here with us to tell us more. Well, welcome.
Thank you so much.
This is so fun. How did this get started?
Well, about a year ago, the Opera Guild of Southern Arizona, and I'm a recent member of that, was trying to figure out what fundraiser to do because we are a benefactor of the opera program at the University of Arizona. And last year we were able to give $22,000 in scholarships and grant monies, and that money has to be replaced. So we wanted to do something fun and new and fresh this year, and Opera on the Streetcar was born.
So we take what we saw in the flash mob, which is basically some beautiful singing on a streetcar, and we're actually parlaying it into an event where now people are going to know that's what's happening, is that you will be on and be able to enjoy the singing. So tell me a little bit about what people are going to be able to experience once they're on the streetcar.
Well, on Sunday, when folks get on the streetcar on their way to the event at the screening room on Congress Street, singers from the University of Arizona will be there, and they'll be performing folk songs and Broadway show tunes and arias and art songs to entertain and serenade the patrons as they ride. So they'll get on, they'll park at maybe the last stop at Helen Street, ride it downtown, and they'll be serenaded as they go. And we'll be doing it between 3 and 4 o'clock, all the way from Helen Street, all the way out to the Mercado and back.
And this is all to, again, raise money for this amazing program, which I have to tell you, I had a scholarship for the opera program at the U of A. So I'm going to say thank you personally, because of you, I have a college education, so I know how important this is. Now, the people performing, they're just the U of A students in the opera program and the theater program?
Well, these students performing on the streetcar are all students, but then when we get to the screening room, we're going to do an aria auction. And we have about 15 singers, and we're going to auction off each aria. So if someone wants to hear Susan sing the Mimi aria from La Boheme, they'll bid, and we're hoping we can get the bids up because every penny raised goes into the scholarship fund. So we'll have professionals. We have about 8 professionals, local singers, as well as about 7 students performing at the aria auction.
Well, and I'm sure, yeah, Heather can...
Call me next time.
Yeah.
Had I known,
If we'd known, we would have definitely called you.
Well,
definitely.
next year.
Absolutely.
Well, Heather, I know you've sung on stage. You've sung here on the Morning Blend. But singing on a streetcar, does that come with its own set of, issues, I guess?
any public environment where it's not a stage, yes, it does have issues. And we are actually the first organization in Tucson to get permission from Sunlink and Suntran to perform on the streetcars. So we're sort of a guinea pig for everyone. And
but they've been great.
They have been fantastic to work with. And they have said, if someone doesn't seem to be appearing to enjoy the experience, just move away from them and go to another part of the car to sing. So, yeah.
I imagine acoustically it might be a little tricky singing in a streetcar.
Well, especially when the air conditioning is running and the streetcar announcer is saying Congress Street and you're in the middle of a verse. We did have a patron get on with her little girl and we were all singing and the little girl took one look at us and started to wail. She was like, ah!
She was about 18 months old.
I felt terrible. We've ruined her for opera forever.
That's what we decided.
I think that, well, of course, people are going to be able to enjoy the singing. They're going to make it over to the screening room. So do people need to get tickets ahead of time or just jump on and head down there?
We're very fortunate in that we have had a great turnout so far for ticket sales. So we have just a very few tickets left, and they should try to reserve them if they can. Otherwise, 1 or 2 we might have turned back in at the door. But it's been very popular so far.
I'm so excited about this. Are there any other events we need to know about coming up?
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
On March 28th, we have Quest for the Best. It's sort of the opera version of American Idol.
Ooh.
And the audience will vote on the singers that they like the best, and those students will get scholarship money.
From the guild.
From the Opera Guild.
Yeah.
And then at the beginning of April, April 10th, 11th, and 12th, we're presenting a double bill of 2 Menotti operas, The Medium, The Old Maid, and The Thief, and that will feature all U of A students.
I love that we have so much to look forward to, including this event. Opera on the Streetcar will take place this Sunday from 3 to 4 on Sunlink Streetcars, and the aria auction will be at the screening room from 4 to 6. For more information, you can call 298-8062 or visit azogsa.org.